the God software. And so the first person they have here is Elaine. And she's working on her computer in the office one day when a new screen popped up. And she saw her name spelled out and heard it spoken. Elaine! She looked around the office. No one was watching her. She typed in, hello. The words came back. Something wonderful is going to happen, and I want you to be my messenger. Elaine was curious. She wrote, who are you? The word came up on the screen, God. Elaine just sat there staring at the screen for the longest time. And finally she wrote, I can't do this, Father. I'm not clean enough. There must be someone else who can do this for you. So she turned off the computer and went home sick. And Elaine spent the next 2 years running to and fro, trying to get her life together. She made restitution for everything that she could think of. You know, she repented and she prayed and she prayed and repented. And she gave up her job so her wrongdoing would not reflect badly on the company. She left her husband, who was a sociopath. He tried to have her committed for being delusional. She was hearing voices. The doctor put her on drugs to get the God thoughts out of her mind. However, she hung in there and freed herself from unclean people, unclean acts, and unclean thoughts. In short, she cleaned up her act, and she poured herself into a life of good works. Now, she thought she was ready. So she goes back and she sits down at the computer and typed in the words, well, God, here I am. There was no response. She typed in, here I am, God. What is the wonderful thing that is going to happen? And there was no response. Elaine sat there all day waiting for the God software to come online, and it didn't come. And so it said it had another person went through this, and God kept trying to get the attention, and it was like, you know, this was a teenager, and she says, who are you? As the words popped up calling her, and the word came up on the screen, God. And Mary wrote, are you really like God, the God? God wrote, I am who I am. Mary went down and got her mother, Mom. Mom, she says, you've got to come in and see this. God is on the internet. Her mother goes, duh. What are you into now? So she runs up the stairs into Mary's room. She reads what is on the screen and turns to Mary. How did you get into this, she says. Mary explained that it just popped onto the screen. And her mother started shouting, close the internet, get it offline. And she reached over Mary. She would just hit keys, and she had escape, you know, and the delete alternate. She went ballistic. She said, it's a virus. Shut down that machine. Mary's mother started screaming, look at what you've done. Look what you've done. And finally the safe turned off message appeared, and her mother quickly turned off the machine. Mary asked her mother, what is